with some more Train Sim 2022. And this time we are on the London to Brighton line, and we have this really nice Just Trains class 220 Voyager, and it is in the Virgin Trains livery, this classic livery that the Voyager used to run with. I've seen a few trains run this Virgin Trains livery, and it is sort of like an iconic sort of livery with those doors with the stripes on. But yeah, today we are basically doing the scenario freezing February, and as you can see, it is dark and it is quite cold, and we're just sort of starting off on a really early morning journey here. So yeah, but before we get in and start the loco up, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer and you haven't already, please subscribe down below. Alright, let's jump in and get going. And we are here, and it is cold and it is dark actually. I think this is one of the first scenarios that I've been in where the loco starts cold and dark. So we need to turn the master key on to begin with. There we go. And can we get some lights? We can. The light switch is down here. There we go. That's much better. There we go. Get some of those. Right, we can actually see what we're doing now. I don't know what this is here. I think this is a glitch. It's like a shadow that's being cast. Maybe that's due to my Railworks enhancer that is casting that shadow. But essentially all we're going to do is I want to turn the destination to, I can't really see it. There we go. We need to reset that. And then I think we can put it to forward. There we go. Yeah, so we want to leave it in neutral, and we can start the engine from here. We see the RPMs coming up at the bottom there. And there we go, we are started. So what time? 59 we're picking passengers up. I think that's all we have to set. Just looking around the cab, it's fairly basic. Yeah, emergency equipment. I'm not sure if this works. No, I don't know if the it's the little thing on the side just says welcome on board. Nope. Loads of warnings going off. Should go off. I'm not sure. We can put this to forward. We need lights, is what we need. So we'll just turn that to night. And I think we're good to go. Clipboard light. Right. DRA off, and we can, oh, that's the opposite way. The RPM should start coming up. Oh, there we go. Right, we are moving, getting going. The horn sounds really good on this. Proper iconic. I don't know how I feel about the Voyager. It's a pretty good loco. I just don't think they maybe saw as much success as some other locos did of a similar class, such as like the HST. I'm not sure if they still use Voyagers today or not. I don't know much about them, but yeah, you used to be able to buy the Voyager on Steam. Unfortunately, they took it off because I think of a copyright issue with Virgin Trains. And so, because of that, I think Just Trains basically created a or has a Voyager, and that's what this is. This is a Just Trains. I will leave the link down below. This is a Just Trains Voyager, which is pretty cool. They've got this livery and another livery, which is pretty iconic for the Voyager. But we're just coming into Three Bridges here, and we'll be picking people up. And I believe this mission is or this scenario is a standard scenario, and it's about 60 minutes long. So should be quite good. I don't know what the stopping distance on this is. You can't really see much out of this loco. You know, it's not really designed for looking out the window. Like, the driver's not really supposed to be able to see the scenery. He's supposed to be focused on the rail in front of him, and it's supposed to be, you know, streamlined. At night time, looking real good here. And we're picking passengers up from here. Let's see what the screen's saying. Can't interact with it, unfortunately. Right away, driver. Next stop, Gatwick Airport. I think we will get the guard to tell us when the doors are closed. That was probably him. There we go. He's telling us the doors are closed, and we can head out. It is a combined power and brake lever on this thing, and here we go. Alright, we're going to be entering a 90 here. We can really ramp up the speed, I think. This thing will go fast, from what I've seen. As you can see, it is quite dark outside. I believe there is a... Is there a speed set on this? Safety system isolation. We might actually have that on because it's going to get annoying. I think the door faults and stuff and whatnot. Doesn't look like we've got some sort. It doesn't look like it's got a speed here. We've got the car wash slow speed. That's when it basically goes through the carriage wash on either side, and it basically just cleans the whole side of the loco. That's what that'll be. You put that on, and it basically creeps through the. Well, we're actually coming up to this fairly quick. Really quiet train, actually. This one. I'm guessing it's a diesel. Diesel electric it will be, but it's not actually. I don't think it's actually using the third rail or anything. We need to start coming down. Relatively quite quick. Let's see what 50%'s like. Not enough. Full service. I think the next notch is emergency, so I really don't want to do that. Probably should have started braking a lot earlier. Ooh, we're coming into here relatively quick. Right, emergency it is. Yeah, I know. I'm trying my best to slow down in time. We haven't got any more braking. We haven't got the capacity. We managed to get in though. I think we're going to be fine. But we did have to pull emergency out of the bag. This is a bit annoying. What time was we supposed to get here? 2:05. So we got here 2 minutes early, which is fair enough. Didn't really want to do emergency like that, but I was coming in hot. The next place is Hawley, and it's really not that far away, so I really need to be looking at how far these objectives are. I really do like the Virgin Trains livery. Definitely one of my top 10, I think. I actually have a HST model. It was a Hornby model, but it's a HST. It's a HST class 43. And it's a it's in Virgin Trains livery, and it's like a special edition that Hornby did with Virgin Trains on it, and it looks pretty cool. I used to run it on my model railway when I was a kid. Unfortunately, don't have the room for that anymore. But it was pretty cool. Don't really know how much brake to give for this, but I believe we are running a bit late now. Just sort of use the lever, yeah, like this. I believe that'll be fine. 2:07. It's now 2:08, so we're a bit late. But Brighton is 5 miles away, and we're just getting through it at the moment. We should be able to make that. I mean, we got 70 mile an hour on the road and then 90, so we should be able to get some decent speed on the go. Crank this up. You got it. Now I'll wait for that guard. I should have put the DRA on, but I didn't. There he is. Let's crank it up. Things may look a bit weird, like reflection wise, and you know, there might be some flickering. It's because I've got the Railworks Enhancer mod on, which works amazingly, by the way. It's just some scenarios either wasn't built for the enhancer in mind, or it just doesn't agree with some routes. So it's one of those where you kind of have to take the good with the bad. Sometimes the game looks amazing with the Railworks Enhancer. Other times it doesn't. Probably should have turned it off for this one, but it's okay. I just wanted to sort of jump in and get it, start playing with it. We're in max notch at the moment. We should come up to this relatively quick. Okay, we're about a mile from the next station, so I'm probably going to have to start braking, to be honest. I don't really know the whole braking distance on this thing. You know, this is my first time playing the Voyager, so yeah, we're just going to brake early. Hope for the best. About less than a mile from it now, so we will try and stop on the objective this time, because the objective is actually a bit further on the platform than the actual platform itself. That's probably why we failed this one. So we will try. Try and stop sort of down the bottom of the platform. 21 we're supposed to pick them up. I really don't know if that's because we failed, that's why we failed the other station or not. I thought that you were allowed to stop anywhere in the green, but as long as we're past this marker, I think we'll be okay. We're coming in quite hard, actually. We'll see what happens. It might have been because of the time that because we were late, we failed it. This time we're early, so let's get them on. And we'll put the DRA on. Really nice animation for that. You know, we have got a green. Thank you, guard. Oh, the DRA is on. I forgot about that. And we can get going. It's 25 mile an hour on the other side of the station, so we want to be careful. I think we're only a 4-car unit, which is quite interesting. Not really sure what these operated in. If they operated in 6 and 12, no idea. We need to stick to this 25 coming out of here. We're probably changing tracks, so that's probably why it's 25. Yeah. Can't go speeding over points like we were at 60. So yeah, 25 through there, and then should hit up to a 90 on the road. There we go, 90. So it's just notch for it straight away. We want to be careful though, because it is only 3 mile away. So we don't want to hit a fast speed too soon. Yeah, 60 coming up, so we can only go up to about 60 mile an hour. it's fine, we'll just sit at this. I'm guessing that was warning us about the speed change. Yeah, because we've got a green coming up. Just save it quickly. We actually got a double yellow, so we might be stopping soon. East Croydon. Okay. Double yellow. Let's let it coast. Let's see what the next one is. If it's single yellow, we're stopping. Try and spot it in the distance. I'm going to start slowing down anyway, just in case. Because it's quite a short distance. It is a single yellow. It's quite a short distance from this signal to the next. So I don't want to spad. Yeah, it's red. So we're coming down to a stop. Yeah, it was this 377 we were waiting for. Alright, let's get going into the station then. I think he was on the rail that we want to be on, because we've got another 25, so we are moving across the rails. We're going over again. Oh, no. Guess we're going into this platform here. Platform 3, yeah. And again, I will try and take it to the very bottom of the platform so that we actually get this tick. Even though it doesn't really matter anymore. We are late actually, so we'll see how this goes. If I think it is because we weren't past the marker. Let's just pass this thing here. Yeah, so we can stop anywhere along here now. Here we are at East Croydon. Let's get them off. We'll see if we get a tick. We were a bit late, so we'll see if we still get it. But next place is only 1.2 miles. And I don't want to be going too fast, as the next station is not that far away. We haven't really got to look at the outside of this thing, have we? We will on the next station. Didn't see that. It's okay. Didn't actually tell us about that. Selhurst. Start bringing it down into to the platform here. Bit too much braking there going on. And again, I'll try and get it past the objective point. Yeah, anyway, along here now. We did get a tick for that last one, so it must have just been that objective point that we didn't actually quite get to on Hawley, which is a shame. Clapham Junction, 6 miles away, so we'll be able to look at the train from the outside on the way down there. Excellent. Wait for the guard. Thank you, guard. But I think they're more focused. Dovetail are more definitely focused on Train Sim World, I think, at the moment, which I wouldn't say is a huge flop, but compared to this game, it is. You know, it's better than the base game, Train Sim base. TSW is way better than the base game. But once you start adding payware and third-party stuff, and Train Sim Classic just comes into a world of its own, starts being a way better Train Sim. And Train Sim World, it's good if you're on console. I'll give it that, because you can't get Train Sim Classic on console. So it is good for, if you're on console and you just want to chill out and drive a loco that's relatively easy to drive. Train Sim World will suit you right down to the ground. We'll try and go down there. But for someone like me that likes the hardcore sim experience, I just prefer Train Sim Classic, and a lot of other people do as well. Right, we're at Clapham Junction. And we were supposed to get here at 41. We are at 41. London Victoria is only, well, 2.5 miles away, which isn't too bad, to be honest. And yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. This is actually one of the lighter stations we've come across, so I'm actually going to get a screenshot of this in Victoria. Apparently Selhurst. We got a mark down. I don't remember that. Maybe we left before... I don't know. Maybe we left before 31, or we didn't turn up on time. I literally don't know. I'd have to play this scenario again and actually pay attention, but I don't know if I will. I'd have to play it off camera. But, I mean, we had fun either way. We're going to fail the scenario, but we had fun either way. I wonder if we're going to get some red lights coming into London Victoria here. Be interesting to know or see. I'm surprised that we haven't, you know, seen many other locos. We saw that 377, and I think we saw another 377 at a station, but I haven't seen many. I mean, not many locos are going to be running at 2 in the morning, or 20 to 3, I should say. No, it's 2:45 now. But, yeah, not many locos are going to be running at this time. But it does feel quite empty at the moment, as the city sleeps, as they say. We can turn it up a little bit here. London Victoria being the end of the line. And we have got our warning signals, but that is just telling us that London Victoria is the end. Start coming down now. It's only 20 miles an hour in the station area, so I am bringing it down. And I'll try and get it on the marker this time. I'm guessing that's why we failed Selhurst. I thought I was on the marker, but maybe not. And there is another loco in this station, but it is looking very empty. I'm not going to lie, it is looking very empty. There's a few more locos here, probably being stored. Right. I'm hoping that objective isn't at the end of the line here. Apparently that signal is 13. Okay. And that's us. So we will hop outside the loco now and see what it's like. So that was the Just Trains Class 220 Voyager. And we were on the London to Brighton line. We did the scenario freezing February, which was quite a early morning scenario. Had really, you know, a lot of fun with the 220. It's a loco I've never really considered playing with, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was a really easy, smart loco to use, and yeah, I'd love to play with it in the, you know, broad of day. But yeah, it was really good. I would suggest it a lot. So, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.